India's financial capital, Mumbai, votes on the 20th of May. There are 6 Lok Sabha seats here, and in 3 of these, Mumbai South Central, and Mumbai North West, it's a battle between the two Senas, led by Uddhav Thackeray and Eknath Shinde. In the other 3, which are Mumbai North Central, and Mumbai North East, the Bharatiya Janata Party is contesting against the constituents of the Mahavikas Aghadi. Remember that in 2019, the Shiv Sena had not split. All of the city's 6 seats had then gone to the BJP Sena combined, but this time around, the political dynamics have changed. Our focus on this episode of Access is the Mumbai North seat, where Piyush Goyal, the Union Minister for Commerce and Industry, is in the fray and making his Lok Sabha electoral debut. His father, Ved Prakash Goyal, was once a Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament and a Union Minister, and his mother, Chandrakanta Goyal, a 3-term MLA. The Mumbai North Lok Sabha constituency has approximately 16 lakh voters and encompasses Borivali, Dahisar, Magathane, Kandivali East, Charkop and Malad West assembly seats. The BJP has been the dominant player in this seat, with Ram Nayak winning this seat on 5 occasions in the past. The Congress was represented here by Sanjay Nirupam, who is now expelled from the party, but he had lost in 2014 during the Modi wave election to the BJP's Gopal Shetty. In 2019 as well, Gopal Shetty emerged victorious by a massive margin. Piyush Goyal has served in the Rajya Sabha extensively and is an experienced politician, while his opponent from the Congress, Bhushan Patil, is also contesting the Lok Sabha polls for the very first time. Patil is a vice president of the Mumbai Congress, has fought an assembly election before and lost, and has also been a treasurer of the Mumbai Congress. Considered a so-called safe seat for the BJP, how does the contest now stack up? Times Network Shivani Mishra spoke to Piyush Goyal about his prospects and some of the key issues this election.
Today we have Piyush Goyal, the Union Minister, who is doing a Rath Yatra in Mumbai in his constituency in Mumbai North. Mr. Goyal, as you can see here, is with people, huge crowd. How do you see the response?
Madam, this is only one ward. This is a rally of one ward. And there are 42 wards. Each place that I've gone, the rallies have been absolutely phenomenal. The love and affection and trust that the people of India have in Prime Minister Modi is reflected in the huge response. Everywhere people are coming out from their buildings, they are welcoming us, and the smile you see on their face gives you so much confidence that Prime Minister Modi has taken the country to great heights, and the people have confidence that going forward he will take India to greater heights.
Mr. Goyal, your throat is also infected, we can see. So, what are going to be your promises? Because this is a winning seat for the BJP.
As the nation progresses, obviously Maharashtra, Mumbai and Uttar Mumbai will also make significant progress. Obviously there will also be local issues. As a team, all of us are committed to making the lives of the people of Uttar Mumbai much better. We have already started work on a 1,000-bed private hospital. It will be the largest in Mumbai with the most super speciality modern facilities. 400 beds coming up by September 26. 600 more thereafter.
Mr. Goyal,
I am committed to making in situ rehabilitation of all the slum dwellers and chawl dwellers who are yearning for a good quality of life. Prime Minister Modi's Modi Ki Guarantee Sankalp Patra, in the first chapter on Garib Ka Kalyan, he talks about rehabilitation and redevelopment of slums across cities.
when we talk about Mumbai, now the opposition leader has come up and has said that BJP has given ticket to Ujjwal Nikam, who was associated in the 26/11 attack in Mumbai, and yes, saved the person जिन्होंने कसाब पर अटैक कराया था, जिन्होंने हेमंत कतकरे को गोली मारी पुलिस वाले ने, उसको पीयूष गोयल के साथ साथ जो है बचाया गया है। क्या कहें? विजय वडेट्टीवार ने कहा है कि उज्जवल निकम को इसलिए सीट दी गई है क्योंकि उन्होंने हेमंत कटरे पर गोली चलाने वाले आरएसएस पुलिसकर्मी को बचाया।
कौन विशेष नेताधिकारी के ऊपर कौन विश्वास करता है? द जेंटलमैन हैज नो नेशनल इंटरेस्ट। देशद्रोही का काम है अगर कोई इस प्रकार का रिमार्क करे। मुझे लगता है कि उज्जवल निकम जी ने जो कसब को फांसी दिलवाई वो वास्तव में एक देशभक्त के रूप में उन्होंने बहुत सारे सूत्रों को इकट्ठा करके और कोर्ट के सामने प्रूव किया कि कसब और उसके साथ जो पाकिस्तानी इन्फिल्ट्रेटर्स थे वो गिल्टी थे। ये कांग्रेस पार्टी का ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है कि वो टेररिस्ट के साथ खड़े रहते हैं, टेररिस्ट को बचाने में लगे रहते हैं। आपको दिल्ली का भी याद होगा, दिल्ली में भी उन्होंने शर्मा के ऊपर ऐसे ही बेबुनियाद आरोप लगाए जो बाद में गलत साबित हुए। कांग्रेस पार्टी देश की नहीं सोचती है, वो तुष्टीकरण के अलावा और कोई राजनीति समझती नहीं।
Congress has put up a very fresh face. How do you look at it that they don't have a face to face you maybe or Mr. Modi?
Well, I think this election being about Mr. Modi, they don't have a face to put up anywhere. Mr. Rahul Gandhi himself is going to lose from Wayanad and Raebareli. I strongly urge him to look for some more constituencies. Maybe somewhere he may have some luck, or as they say, luck by chance he may win. But I think the people of India today are completely supporting Prime Minister Modi, his vision, and I am very confident that all this love and affection and adulation you see around is for Mr. Modi, is for his work. Mr. Bhushan Patel is my opponent. I heartily welcome him, give him my best wishes, and I do hope we'll have a good fight. But from what I can see across the place, I suspect that he's going to have a very uphill task. He's lost before for the corporation.
Right.
He's lost before in the MLA election. This time around, he may have to lose the parliament.
But a city like Mumbai and a state like Maharashtra, the second biggest Lok Sabha constituency is having, how come you see that Congress-like party who calls it the biggest party of the country is losing it?
Well, the Congress, there is no party like the Congress. The Congress is a association of persons which is for the Gandhi-Nehru family, by the Gandhi-Nehru family, and only about themselves. They have no concern for the rest of the country. They only believe in politics of appeasement. They are known for corruption scandals. And other than their own one family, the Congress has no leadership, no programs, no policies, no vision for the country. It's time that we fulfilled Mahatma Gandhi's desire that the Congress party has no place in Indian politics.
Thank you. So we move ahead with Mr. Goyal in the campaign in Mumbai's West.
The Mumbai North constituency also has a large segment of Marathi voters, and that perhaps explains the Congress party deciding to field Bhushan Patel. But this constituency, like the city itself, is quite diverse. There's a large proportion of Gujarati voters as well. Shivani Mishra sought to speak to voters in the constituency about the candidates in the fray and the key issues. The Mumbai North constituency has large slum pockets as well, and slum redevelopment, encroachment, improving connectivity are some of the key local issues here.
We are joined by a bunch of people. Those have just heard the Union Minister Piyush Goyal in Mumbai while he was addressing them. Let's take words from them. Now we have heard Mr. Goyal talking about trade, business, Mumbai, Modi Sarkar and multiple schemes as well. How do you look at him fulfilling his promises? What are the expectations from the leader?
So he's first time contesting election and he's a great orator. On his subject of finance, he's a master. And he's got some aspirations to fight politics and become a leader. I don't know whether we are seeing the future Prime Minister. One doesn't know.
Okay, that's the high expectation from for Mr. Goyal. What do you see? What are the expectations from the Modi Sarkar?
The Modi Sarkar so far has done well, and they have raised the bar a lot. So I think they have to fight against their raised bar. So which means this time the expectation will be even higher actually. So I think so far they have done pretty good. But yes, Mr. Piyush Goyal, I think he is a very seasoned politician as well as seasoned person. So this was a Rotary meet which we had, and I think he is also a fellow Rotarian. So it was great hearing him on on all the multiple issues and the kind of growth which India has witnessed in last 10 years. So it was really fine.
Do you also think that there is a face in opposition that can actually contest against Modi ji or against Mr. Piyush Goyal?
I think no,
No.
because this area which Piyush ji is contesting, this is most of all the BJP. So I think he will only come.
Of course, it has been a one-sided BJP win. I will get the questions from the others as well. आप क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं अगर पीयूष गोयल यहाँ पर आते हैं तो क्या भला होगा लोगों का?
सब ऑलरेडी भला बहुत हो चुका है. मोदी हैज डन a very good thing, and we will be becoming third largest economy in the world, which we want. So all will come and vote for the Modi and Goyal.
Okay, you also think that if the Modi Sarkar repeats again and makes a hat-trick in the country with his governance, what all more changes that we can witness, because we are growing and globally on global level as well. So what are you expecting from the Modi Sarkar in upcoming days?
So I think a lot of things is already covered. So, and the way we internationally present because of the Modi's the Karishma, okay. So I think the same thing we are expecting from the Modi ji. Okay, then the most globally they can present us. Okay, that help us a lot because India level is already a lot of things are covered.
What are you expecting from Mr. Goyal? Because there is also a Congress contestant from the same constituency.
I don't see any Congress contest as of now, but I think with Modi ji coming, financially our markets will go up, and then we expect good returns from share markets action.
So do you also see any opposition leader on a prime minister face or one who can win against Mr. Goyal?
No prime minister face is there in the opposition. And once Mr. Modi comes, we will be, I think, better on the financial fronts. ISRO will be again competing with the NASA. We will be on the map of the space, win very proudly. And the PSU, mainly basically PSU, what till date, that our money they were enjoying and going in loss, started in making profit, and they will make further profit.
He has also changed the global politics. Actually, if you see the way he has brought up India to the global map, I think that's really incredible.
Gopal Shetty is the sitting member of parliament from Mumbai North, and he won by a margin of 4.65 lakh votes in 2019. However, it's Piyush Goyal who's been given the ticket this time. What's Gopal Shetty's take on what might happen?
How does it feel to again come here, do the promotion, do the campaign, but this time for Mr. Goyal?
See, Piyush Goyal, I am knowing him from last 40 years. We have worked together, and we are happy that we are having so much strong candidate who is very close to Narendra Modi ji. He has done wonderful job in last 10 years as a minister in various departments, and it will help Uttar Mumbai in the coming days to develop.
Also, as I was mentioning that you have won from a larger number of votes, what are you going to expect from this year?
I feel that last 2 times we have won by highest margin in Maharashtra, and we are going to make it a hat-trick this time. Narendra Modi is going to become a hat-trick of Prime Minister of 3rd time. We are going to win Uttar Mumbai 3rd time, and 3rd time we are going to win by a highest margin of votes.
Lastly, what are the works that you have, of course, done so much that people are with you, that Mr. Goyal can take ahead and become the loyalist to the constituency?
See, I have worked from corporate to member of parliament, and we have 24 corporate represent 6 MLAs we are having, and we all are going to work together and make Piyush Goyal's hand very strong.
It's been 12 hours now. Your voice is gone. Crowd is going crazy. How does it feel?
This is the love and affection for Prime Minister Modi that you can see on the streets of Mumbai. The entire nation stands solidly with Prime Minister Modi to make him the Pradhan Sevak again. And people have trust that if he becomes the Prime Minister, this nation will touch greater heights of prosperity and progress.
The Pradhan Sevak is also being compared with Putin, is what Sharad Pawar is saying, that he's a dictator. How do you think?
Mr. Sharad Pawar has only one agenda, how to save his daughter and keep her relevant in politics. I think Sharad Pawar ji and Uddhav Thackeray ji are going to be irrelevant in Indian politics after the 2024 election.
Also, how is the LCP split and the Shiv Sena split will affect the 48 constituency?
Madam, I don't think there is a split. The Shiv Sena is intact under Eknath Shinde ji. A small splinter group with a few MLAs are left with Uddhav Thackeray ji. He has backstabbed Narendra Modi ji and Devendra Fadnavis ji. He won the 19 election on Prime Minister Modi's popularity, and soon after the election, just for his petty desire to become the Chief Minister, he went and joined hands with the Congress, a party whom Balasaheb Thackeray ji had said he would never align with. He would rather close the Shiv Sena, shut it down, rather than ever align with Congress. In this situation, it's very clear that the real Shiv Sena is with Eknath Shinde. Uddhav Thackeray ji is a small splinter group. Similarly, the popular leader of Maharashtra is Ajit Dada Pawar. All the MLAs are. And very clearly one can see
आपको मिलने के लिए, आपका आशीर्वाद लेने के लिए,
the small splinter group of Sharad Pawar ji has only one aim: how Supriya Sule can be saved and elected. I think the people of India and people of Maharashtra are very, very aware and will not make a mistake of supporting such family-oriented politicians.
Before we let you go, what is going to be? Here is the leader, of course, getting all the cheer-ups and the blessings from people in his constituency that is fighting the election for and has become the debutant in the Lok Sabha. Before we let you go, Mr. Goyal, what is your memory of Mumbai that puts you back from the capital to the economic capital?
Well, it's a warmth of the city that never sleeps. It's the diversity that this city offers, the cosmopolitan nature of its people, the affection that I get as a Mumbaiker, the buzzing excitement of economic and political and financial activities, building trade, commerce, finance, leading from the front, and more than anything else, I think just the smell of Mumbai as a Mumbaiker keeps me going, keeps me enthused, and I assure you, this is going to be the greatest city that the world has seen.
A time changer here in the politics of India.
Sorry?
A time changer in politics of India. This year is going to be a time changer in politics.
Yes, I often say, ये वर्ष देश का भाग्य विधाता है. Destiny of India is going to be determined in 2024. We are entering into a new yug, the yug of Bharat. And Prime Minister Modi is laying the foundation for 1,000 years ahead of us.
Mumbai votes on the 20th of May and Piyush Goyal is a confident man. Will Goyal score big in his Lok Sabha electoral debut? We'll find out on the 4th of June.
So we heard from the leaders, one who is fighting the candidature for the Lok Sabha election, one who is already the seating MP here, and the crowd, the 12 hours of rally and constant campaigning by the BJP leaders out here. Seasoned politics can be seen here in the Mumbai North constituency. Now the interesting part will be able to see that on what margin the voting can be seen this year in the Lok Sabha election 2024, whether it's going to be the Modi Leher or anybody from the Vipaksh. With Manoj Shivani Mishra for Times Now from Mumbai.